Oh, hello there. Welcome back to some more Slay the Ascension. Ascension, not Senshin. Slay the Ascension doesn't make any freaking sense. Obtain a curse, obtain a rare relic. It seems like the easy choice, and I think it is the easy choice. We can remove it early. Might be able to fight an elite as well. I mean, who knows? A random rare relic could even be Ginger, you know? It could even be Ginger. Welcome back, guys. Is early morning Tyler? Oh my god, it's normality, dude. Frig that. Super hardcore. Normality is an awful curse, and we're gonna have to fight 2 rooms with it here. We're also likely going to take a butt ton of damage on this fight. Yeah, dude. It's gonna be a little bit of a nasty start. We're not, the cards aren't being pulled in the order that we would like to pull the cards in. I'd also like to real quick just make note that we are, well, you know what? Frig it, dude. Time to make this one go for the long haul here. Is this a bad idea? Dude, absolutely it's a bad idea. I think that's pretty straightforward to figure out at this point. Take another 5 damage. This is what you consider to be an awful start to a Slay the Spire run. 13 damage down. Give me the footwork early, because footwork is actually just nuts in terms of how good it is. We'll do that. We might hit him with a neutralize, but honestly it might be better well set to be used on on this guy. But it absolutely isn't. We're just going to do it like that, and then give me the footwork just to make life a little bit easier here. As early morning Tyler, my class that is normally on this day, my class that is normally on this day, we could have killed him anyway, is not really canceled per se, but a situation arose in which I no longer need to go to that class in the morning. So, opens up like an hour occasionally for me to come and record a little bit. I am actually going to buy a Sucker Punch. I think that I have been severely underrating Sucker Punch as a card. You pair it with something like Neutralize, all of a sudden guys sitting weak for a while, and that seems like a pretty good thing to have here. This is also a-okay. The decks up at the beginning is really why are we 2 decks up? I'm confused. Why are we 2 decks up? Oh dude, footwork is gained 2 decks. Okay, makes sense as to why we're 2 decks up. Give me a leg sweep. This is a very standard run at the current moment. There's not a whole lot, dude. I will absolutely take that for the money. I'm going to Smith. I think that an early neutralize, this pairs so well with Sucker Punch to get that all good. We will do this, and dude, that is like absolutely incredible as the silent here. Now, how confident am I in my ability to defeat 2 elites? Not confident, which is why we're not going to go that path at all. Oh my god, dude. Okay. Now the run is in a real strange spot. I'm going to tell you that right now. I'm not overly sure what route we want to go. Dude. Ginger blocked Frailty? Or does Doubt weaken you? It does weaken you, not frail you. Fun fact, chat. Okay, 7, make a wish. It's not how it works, but it's all good. It's a weird run now because we actually have several ways that we could build this one. Obviously, Snecko Skull is a nutty item. It's insanely good. Is that where we want to go with this? I mean, it might be, honestly. It might be. I actually think I'm just going to discard. The curse does nothing. We'll take 1 damage here. We're starting to be in a real tough spot on this one. I think you have to kill this guy. I think I'm going to drink this just so we take no damage on this one. But you really got to start hitting this guy. Like, really have to start hitting this guy. It's going to be really bad here. He's 20 freaking thingies up right now. You're going to take another 12. This is just, we played this bad, is what it boils down to. Give me the block. We're just stalling. We need to just hit. I need a lot of strikes. This is not a lot of strikes, in case you haven't noticed. Just going to continue to fight him thing by thing. How's that going for us? It could be better, really. He's 32 strength up. Make that 36. We're dead if we don't kill him here. And luckily enough, we will do that. That did not go according to plan. This is going to put 5 poison on each enemy. It also builds into this weakness thing that we're doing, so I will do that. So, I mean, that weakens him. I'm going to play this. This is not really what I wanted, but the extra little poison is fine. We don't need to remove that curse. I mean, right now, it's essentially just a dead card in our deck, and that's not, honestly, it's not the end of the world. Will I take 1 damage? No. There's 0 reason to take 1 damage. This guy will die far before we have to worry about that. Obviously, we're going to need a rest, but I still firmly believe that we are in a good spot on this run. I will take Poison Stab. I think that when you get Snecko Skull, this is a building around this is a building around poison kind of run. You know, I saw Kunai, don't get me wrong. I do love Kunai. It's a great relic. I simply think that it's probably a little bit better. This is actually going to be a lot of damage that we output here. I mean, we're sitting at 2 guys at 8. That is not bad in the slightest. And if we can just completely kill one of them and the next one's dead on the next turn, life is fine. Going a SHIV deck as the silent when you get Kunai, absolutely acceptable. However, this is actually an interesting one. See, an upgraded Blade Dance basically means that we are... Oh my god, what have I done, dude? Upgraded Blade Dance means that we sit in a position where every time we play it, we're getting a dex up. Which is why I'm very intrigued with the idea. So I'm actually going to buy the regen potion. I think I'm going to kill a strike. Another leg sweep is intriguing. I think I'm gonna leave it at that. There's like, oh dude, there's a above 100% chance that we die here. But him being weakened for this long is a positive. We will be fighting him with Dex for sure. So Poison Stab 100%. I think you play Crippling Cloud. Although, do you? I still think you do. The thing is, we're dead on the next turn anyway. Depending. I mean, technically we wouldn't have. We will die if we don't Gambler's Brew. So give me that. Sucker Punch. 1 defend. We stay alive. I'm not overly sure how we're doing this much damage to him on this one. We actually stay alive at the current moment. That is absolutely insane. We might actually kill him. So 6 and 4 is 10. We will not kill him. Damn, dude. That is insanely disappointing. And we will die. Damn. That one hurts a little bit. I thought that was a very, very good shell of a run. Had a lot of good stuff at the start. Give me enemies in your next 3 combats. And then, I mean, let's just see if we can get an elite out of this. I mean, rare chance going this way. Better chance going this way, I think. Sets us up where we have to fight another one afterward. You might as well go for it. I mean, if all else fails, you try again. I really have struggled. Give me Deadly Poison right off the bat. I really have struggled with with playing as the Silent recently, I know this is a good time to get stuff into your deck. I still think that getting rid of strikes is very, very important. Now, this was a question mark room, right? No, it wasn't. Come on. Yeah, baby. Okay, another kunai, dude. That's a great start, actually. So we're in a good position. Frozen Egg is insane. That means that 1,000 Cuts will be fairly useful as a power. Because we're going to build around SHIVs, for sure. I think I'd rather just have the Cloak and Dagger. You know, if Infinite Blades was meant to be on this run, it'll come back on this run. I am going to choose to take some damage here. 9 damage, as a matter of fact. Weakening him just sets us up with a little bit nicer. And then we can get this going. Dex up. That's why Blade Dance is as valuable as it was on the last run. Dude, pardon me? The weakness. I would like Ginger back. We're basically creating the exact same run as before, which is kind of nice. I still think Dagger Spray is useful. Not sure how the hell we're fighting this guy at the current moment. But I actually think that it is in our best interest to simply go at him on this turn. I'm not sure we're getting a better start than that. And I will pop the Ghost in a Jar on this one. Because I actually think that it has some true benefit. I'm not going to do it now. I think that taking 4 damage is fine. Doing 18. You're doing 13. Give me this. Hitcha, hitcha, hitcha. I'll take another 6. This is going to end up being an absolutely fine elite fight. We're going to be another dex up. 3 decks up is great. Obviously, the strength down is going to be a little bit unfortunate. But, let's block a little bit here. We're going to take 11. It wasn't as good as we maybe thought, but that's still not a bad fight in the slightest. Intangible is pretty good. I mean, Masterful is definitely intriguing. I don't really think you need any of those, though. Matryoshka. I mean, I can remove that curse immediately. The question is, do I want to fight another elite? I think the answer is yeah, but I'm still going to take this. It's ice cream, and dude, was that worth it? And absolutely, this is a top tier scenario. Let's come here, let's rest, and then we'll fight this elite. And that's going to be a really nice setup on the first floor in terms of some relics. We're going to be a dex up right off the bat. Probably should have made him vulnerable if I was thinking even remotely. But let's just try to go for pure damage output to crank this guy. I am going to play this. You may be like, Tyler, why would you do that? We're just going to play an intangible on a turn where he is doing bad things. I'm going to do it like this. We're going to take no damage off of this. Now, you pop the intangible. And the question is, can you kill him? So that's 8 and 6 is 14. 20. You'd have to hit him for 1 on the next turn. I'll take my chances, honestly. We get hit for 1. Just give me 1 strike, dude. That'll do it. Okay. This is really nice, man. You get Snecko Skull back. Dude, what the hell? Okay. So I think that, well, I don't really need any of those. The thing is, Poison is now, I still think that Poison is a little bit stronger than going down the Kunai Dex route. And I think they can coexist. It's just a little bit sketchier for them to coexist. We'll be vulnerable for 2 turns. He's sitting for 15. I think in this scenario, it probably could have weakened him, and that would have actually been more beneficial, but you got him here, so no big deal. This run is going just as good as the last one. Crippling Cloud, I still think that I super overrate this item, this card, but I am going to take it. And we can afford to smith, and I do genuinely believe that Blade Dance is a good target for us. Solely because it's a dex up every time we get it. And that's, I don't know, that seems super good to me. Maybe I'm crazy, you know? There's a small chance. I like that we took the poison early. That's made my life a little bit easier. I'm intangible. That's lovely. Make me a dex up as well. And we take 0 damage off of this. That's a pretty good start. You got to keep on cranking on him, though. Give me the SHIV. Poison is going to start chonking him. You know, keep in mind, Snecko Skull is going to do some good stuff for us. Give me another dex up, please. Just makes our life so much better to be able to get a dex up every time that card rolls around. And that just, you know, is a good reason. I actually am going to eat a little bit of damage to apply 6 extra poison to him. I think that that's absolutely the smart play. Weakness. Hit you with one of those. Another dex up. Dex is just rolling right now, which is where we want it to be. You gotta play this. I think a defend is a good idea. I think more poison is a good idea, as you're not really going to chonk through. I had extra energy from what, pardon me? Ice cream, maybe? That might do it, huh? Okay, boom, boom. He will be dead here soon. This is a very easy fight. He did make it back around to his fairly large attack. But I'm still not concerned. You're going to take like 6 damage off of this, and he's dead basically on the next turn. So, not bad. Not bad. You know, he might be dead on this turn, depending on how we do things. He will not be dead on this turn, but he'll be dead on the next one. Life is but a dream. What are you looking for from the boss here? Let's see. I mean, really, I think Adrenaline is the right play. I don't really think the Unload or Glass Knife are what we need. I don't think you can afford to do Velvet Choker. I mean, Lizard Tail is fine, but I think at this point you just go with Tiny House. It's not very good. It's actually super weak, in my opinion. But we'll roll with it. We'll take a distraction. It could turn into a poison for us, which I think is fine. You got lots of money. I think you want to try to maximize that money even more and maybe hit this shop. That would bring you up to this elite. You'd have to fight another elite. How about we... Well, you know what, dude? There's only one path where you have to fight one elite. I don't know. Do we think we can fight 2 elites? Probably not. I think I'm going to try anyway. We are pretty strong. Backflip is actually a very good card. Give me the Adrenaline. That's going to be a early target for upgrading as well. We'll play that. I don't know. Would you rather... I think you would rather Crippling Cloud him. In which case, I probably didn't need to play. Well, it was all the same, really. Don't mind me. I'm just talking out my ass again, as I normally do in like 90% of scenarios. This is a sucky fight in general. I don't think that I need to tell you that. We will take the 2 damage here. Having the intangibility from Incense Burner every couple turns. Boy, is it nice. That's all I'm going to say about that. And Poison slowly chonking him is one of the worst enemies on this floor. We all know that. He's sucky. I would rather block 6 damage here. Frailty is a little bit awful, but he might be dead on this turn. He definitely is not going to be dead on this turn. This will help, though. We just need some good poison coming. Now, a Bouncing Flask is legitimately one of the strongest cards that we can have here. I mean, look, I think we need some form of hit everything. Although we have a dagger spray, right? I don't know. I'm not positive we need any of that. We're looking for good question marks. I want some good money here. I will adrenaline early. Weaken you. You're doing 8 damage. That's fine. Hit you for 9. Hit you for 8. And then just kind of do that real quick. I'm intangible. It's a lovely place to be. I don't need this distraction on this turn. This guy does have a super attack. He does. Let's keep that in mind. Boom, boom, boom. We're getting dazes thrown in the deck, but that's... Look, man, that's life. Life is getting a daze thrown in your deck. We're going to take a crap ton of damage. Second floor is no joke, man. I think that we all know this by now. But it really does suck. Why would you play any of those cards, Tyler? Literally, they all just hurt you in the end. But he's dead, so does it really matter? The answer is no. It doesn't really matter. Bouncing Flask, infinite take. More like instant take, but my brain isn't turned on this morning, so cut me some slack. Adrenaline. Still gotta upgrade that. It's gonna be much better when we upgrade that. And I am going to... You know what? I'm not going to. I'm going to apply more poison to you. And then I'm going to drink that. And we're going to take no damage. He's dead on the next turn. And he's going to attack on this turn, which is fine. Let's... Distraction. Do it like that. Then we'll just sucker punch this guy. We're sitting on intangibility. If I would have known that, would not have played the way that I did. Which is a bit unfortunate. But hey, that's life. Weaken ya. Do that. Do that. This is the best you're going to get in terms of block on this turn. Probably need a little bit more defense in this deck. You know, we have the... Yikes, am I really going to take... I think I am going to take to get that poison on him. 14 damage. Do we, We're gonna rest there and then fight that elite. Crap, but that means I can't go to my shop. Unless we come up this way. And we just hit that shop. We got 400, dude. We can afford to do that, I think. So, get rid of this. Draw another defend. It's fine. This is a fight where we just basically stall until we can get the poison to kill him. It's a fine turn. And he is dead on this one. Life is good. Sitting at around half HP. I mean, dude, Catalyst is exactly what you want, but I am going to take another Bouncing Flask instead. I firmly believe it's one of the best cards that we can actually have in the game right now. It's 16 poison every time you play it. It's very strong, you know? And you got 2 Bouncing Flasks in the deck, so doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure out it's going to be very strong. And now we're sitting where he is dead. Our life is but a dream. Have some more poison, man. You're dead no matter what. It was a waste of our time to even do it. Give me another Cloak and Dagger, especially upgraded. So we are going to go to the shop. I think that... Oh, dude, there's like a crap load of stuff that I want in here. Because, like, Shovel is fine. I think that if I don't take the footwork on sale, people will kill me. I do think that Panacea is always useful. Anchor is a fine thing. Can I afford to take both of these? You know what? Pull out the calculator. 144 plus 198 is 342. I cannot take both. However, Lee's Waffle offers a lot of benefit. We'd be able to upgrade a card instead of resting at this rest site. But is starting combat with block more useful? I'm going to take the Waffle. And that might be a controversial play. But it's my play, and I'm going to stand with it. A full HP plus some max HP is useful. Now, upgraded adrenaline is required. But is it as required as Bouncing Flask? I don't think so. However, if you haven't noticed, energy is something that's a little bit of a hard to come by thing at this point. There's a lot of things that you want to play here. We've already played one attack. I think that you go for the extra dex here. You take 3 damage off of this. Keep Birdman weakened. Hit him with one of those. Do one of those. Poison him, hit him. We kill this guy as soon as possible. I mean, we're 5 decks up right now. That's the beauty of footwork now. It's going to get the ball rolling way faster. What are the odds that Bouncing Flask actually hits what we want to? Probably 0. So I'm just going to not do that. We'll get 99 vulnerability on this guy. It's sucky, but it is what it is. Get that out there. Take no damage. Artifact would have been nice way earlier in this fight, but you know what? He is going to make life good by hexing us again here, and it's not going to do crap to us, which is good stuff. He's doing 18 damage. It's a decent chunk of damage. But I am also doing a lot of poison. He's doing 12 damage. He's dead, dude. And we took 3 damage on this entire fight. I think that you're seeing this deck working, which is exciting. Blade Dance I still think is a great card to have, especially upgraded. I'm going to drop a vulnerability for an attack potion. And I think these guys are probably the best case scenario for us. Let me do this. We do have a thing to make us weak. Or make them weak. Poison Stab is also very good, but let's do it like this. Boom. Boom. I do think... Wow, okay. I mean, that's weird. It's like not really what you want on this. So hear me out. I think you do like this. And then... Well, let's think about this. You want to play one more attack. You want to do something like this. Because now, when you pop Storm of Steel, you're getting another 2 decks up. One's dead. Another deck's up. You're taking a chunk of damage, but you know what? I think that ended up being very worth it for us. And I'm not positive that you take damage for the rest of this fight. And that's kind of where we want to be. We didn't lose much on this one. It's like actually 100% fine. So, Shivs. Probably want a Bouncing Flask. I think that's, I mean, dude, it's 16 poison. For just 2 measly energy. It's the ideal scenario. How could you be mad at something like that? Or a Mental Fan. It actually pairs very nicely with this deck. I don't think any of these are what we want. Am I going to go fight another elite? Sure, dude. Let's do it. So, basically managed to get 2 of the worst relics in the game out of our first Matryoshka. That's lovely, man. Very happy with that. It's just absolutely awful. Let's dupe this. And then I think you're going to choose to just take no damage, which is, we're still going to take damage. You're going to take 2. But I think that was the right play. Wow, you managed to hit only him. That's interesting. Let's go for this. We're going to take 16. For some reason, this fight is not going well. And I firmly believe that's probably because I keep on refusing to put any blocks in this deck. Don't know if you've noticed, but blocks are definitely hard to come by in this Olexa deck right now. We will attempt to change that. You want to hit only him again? Alright, you spread the love a little bit more this time around. I can respect it. Probably should have played footwork first. I think we would be taking no damage had I played footwork first. So a bit unfortunate. Should be able to kill him here. You know what? I'm just going to do it like that. He will die. Life is but a dream. Sadly, he got the intangibility on this turn when it didn't really matter. But, dude, that's life. And now it's just a matter of whittling him down, which is not going to be an issue whatsoever. In fact, this Bouncing Flask will indeed kill him. So, unfortunate to be him on this kind day. See you in hell, buddy. Give me another Blade Dance. You might think I'm insane at this point, but I still firmly believe every Blade Dance you pop is highly worth it. Let's start with that. Kill you. Kill you. Hit you. Weaken you. That's 2 decks up on that alone, which is awesome. I think I will wait on the skill just in case it's a block. You know, we may need that block. And these guys are going at it. Okay. Let's think here. So I love the idea of this and then Bouncing Flask. The goal being Bouncing Flask hits him twice. It hit him none. Alright, so you take 2 damage. That's fine. You got poison on the big guy. It's the intangibility turn. Wow. Insanely lucky. Okay, you gotta go, my little friend. And that will be perfect. I'd like to get you out of the way as well, if at all possible. And he will actually die. We'll be 1 poison short on him. That's okay. He's doing 33 damage. That is no joke whatsoever. Get your decks up. Go play. 5 poison. Dude, this guy's dead on the next turn. We're walking out of this elite fight real freaking pretty. Let me tell you that right now. We have 0 concerns. Give me a good relic. Ancient Tea set. Not really what I'd consider to be a good relic, but I accept it. I think Choke is actually a pretty solid play for us if we can just get those Blade Dances on the same turn. So I am going to take it. And then, it's kind of 6 to 1 if it does the other, which one we go. So let's go this way and rest first, just in case we end up with some garbage. One of these, like a Snecko fight, does define garbage. Ancient Tea set makes this fight a little bit easier, for sure. I think you want to get 6 more poison on him. And then, I mean, 8 damage better than 7. It's an insanely good first turn. We're going to be Sneckoed, which is actually not amazing for us. Definitely should have played that in a different order. You take no damage, and he takes just a ton. He's going to be dead after this turn. Might be dead on this turn, man. He will be dead on this turn. That went very well as well. You get a Snecko oil out of the Snecko fight. I like it. I'm actually going to not take any of those. But I will say that was a harder decision to make. Dagger Spray is solid here. Obviously, Masterful also solid. It's very solid. Let's start with this. And then we'll do this. I think you want to go this. And then Dagger Spray is 8 to all. Blade Dance is 12 split among them. So it really, Dagger Spray is just better. And it still gives us the deck stuff. That's what I was looking at mainly. Now, our intangibility being on this turn. No, it sucks, but it is what it is. It's a bad turn. It's a bad turn, but you gotta suck it up. I'm going to take the dex. You're going to take 18 damage. But you will hopefully maybe not take damage at all for the rest of it. Is my hope. I think you have to play that to weaken all of them. 11 block. You are dead. You are dead. You will be dead here on the next turn. It could have gone worse. I still think that we have a problem, but I don't know what the problem is. So just patiently wait, and maybe we'll figure that out as time goes on. Don't think you need any of those. We'll rest again here. I'm not sure what we need quite yet, frankly. So this is a good time to just get some good stuff out. If crap hits the fan, then we Snecko oil. And then just see what happens. And blocking this debuff is huge. Nightmare is not what we're looking for in this deck. So we are vulnerable, which is not really what you want to be. We're 5 decks up, though. That's going to be huge on this fight right now. Make that even more decks up. I don't know, man. That's an insanely good start to this fight. We got 39 poison on him. Keep in mind that he basically is going to wait until... he's going to wait until he's about halfway to start really hitting us. And that's probably going to be... It's after this turn he's going to do that. So you ready for this play? I botched it. It's still fine. Because that's going to be very, very strong. He's going to do a lot of damage, but we're going to get shivs out of it as well. So, 40 damage. We actually end up pretty far ahead on that one. And we're 9 decks up. So he took something that was not necessarily a great play and made it into a great play. And I still firmly believe that doing this amount of shiv damage and then just getting that dex up is how we do. Surprisingly, Ornamental Fan doing awesome things for us, man. I got no complaints about Ornamental Fan on this run right now. It's a relic that you don't normally think is going to be all that good. He's going to kill us if we do nothing. Which is why I think I'm going to do something. It's still sketchy. We die here as well, depending. But give me all my shivs. Where my shivs at? Where my shivs at? I don't got shivs. No, it doesn't really work. But down, bow down, down. You never heard of me, the champ. Okay. We kill you. Good fight, dude. Good fight. That one feels very nice. I mean, I suppose that we see how the deck works. And it's lovely. Bullet Time seems like the obvious choice. I think Bullet Time is a top tier card. I also think Curse Key is just fine. I think you need the energy a little bit. I think we're going to shoot right up the gullet here. Yeah, we would have to fight 2 elites. Maybe we won't shoot right up the gullet. Let's go right up the right side here. That way we hit the shop. I really think the shop is valuable for us. So call me crazy. We're going to do it like this. It's a strange scenario to be in, for sure. But, I think to get ahead early on this fight, that's not a bad idea. Now, it does put us into a situation where we're sneckoed. Let's be honest. It's not amazing. That's real good, though. Oh, why are you so stupid, though? So, 1 dead. Intangibility turn also dead. You're rolling over energy as well. We're reaching a point where energy is just very simply a non-issue. You're dead. 2 shivs is not enough, but you know what, man? Oh, it is enough. You beautiful, beautiful boy. Okay, that fight went amazing. I don't think you need any of that. I'd like to not add a whole hell of a lot to this deck, because not sure if you've noticed, but it's a pretty good setup we have right now. So, get weakened. We got shivs galore. 1 dead. Probably should have waited, played all the shivs, and then played our defense now that I'm looking at the situation. But we're not taking damage, so hard to really care. I think bullet time is proving to just be probably the strongest thing that we could have added. And you actually put all the poison on the guy I wanted you to. So I appreciate that, you sweet prince. 6 decks up feels very nice. I don't know, man. I think that we maybe have a one-way trip straight to the danger zone. No, a one-way trip straight to a win on this one. I know that maybe sounds a bit early to say that, but I don't know. Are you seeing this? Or we just basically were able to handle the Spike Lord and ruin his life. Another Cloak and Dagger. They're just doing amazing work. It's a Shiv deck that is amazing. It's going to do a lot of damage to him. I'm going to chuck that on him too. You're seeing why this is going to do a lot of damage to him. Because every Shiv you play, you get this feeling. You're going to block whatever the hell that is. I think you just take advantage of blocking whatever the hell that is. We did like 60 damage to him on that turn. Kind of proves damage output's real nice on this run. He's doing 1 times 3. That would have been the 13 times 3, I believe. So I think you can sit and be happy about that. And then on this one, I think it's really just beneficial. There's no reason to make him do something other than 13. 57, definitely a reason to make him do something other than 57. Also 13 times 3, I'd prefer you didn't do. 18's a little bit nicer, yeah. I mean, at this point, you're dead on the next turn. So, I think you block what you can, and then he's dead, dude. I don't know. So far, 3rd floor has been the easiest floor of my life. We're also getting benefit out of Runic Dodecahedron, which is so dumb. Do you need well-laid plans? Believe it or not, I don't really think you do. So I know you're sitting here going, you know, Tyler, Infinite Blade seems like the obvious choice. It's not, though. I don't really care about it. All of these relics, I mean, Blood Vial, sure. But the rest of them are not really all that intriguing to me. We don't need our strikes. Panache would be a pretty good card to have, now that I think about it. People are going to be really mad at me for not taking that. Because I play 5 cards in a turn a lot. See, I don't think Dagger Spray is actually all that useful, so we will just botch that. This guy sucks, but he might actually possibly be the best enemy for us to fight. Because, basically because we can handle him with poison instead. Oh, dude, this is disgusting. This guy's gonna feel the heat. Hardcore right now. I mean, we are about to do a stupid buttload of damage to him here. Could have also probably neutralized him and done even more. But that's close to 100 damage on the first turn. And he is intangible, keep that in mind. Now, that said, you're still going to play all of your cards. Because all these do is decks up, man. Probably even could have rolled over more energy if we wanted to. Oh, poison also matters in the that scenario. We're intangible for this turn. You stupid, stupid, stupid game, you. That is so good. More poison is just way more valuable. And, I mean, we survived this turn. Next turn, he's dead. So, what the hell do I care? We can... why would I ever do that, man? It's just a dumb idea. We get energy. Don't waste your energy, man. And that's going to handle the burns. Life is but a dream. Pretty much the easiest elite fight we've ever had. We get a letter opener. Give me another cloak and dagger. I will just upgrade a card, I think. Bullet time is possibly the worst upgrade in the game. Blade Dance, obviously, pretty solid to upgrade. I think it's finally time to do Adrenaline, though. Make sure that can be good in our time of need. We're also going to be getting 2 relics from the next chest, which is just stupid. I love it. Calculated Gamble. That's a funky one. So hear me out. No. We should just do this. I was going to do something along the lines of trying to do a weird bullet time, calculated gamble, crazy thing. I think you just use what you got here. It's going to make life a hell of a lot better for you. So this is mildly sucky, is what we'll call it. You're taking a lot of damage. But we've been sitting fine, so I'm struggling to be overly concerned about this. And you can actually just play out your hand, man. Play your block. More poison. He dies, you take no damage, he's dead. Just gotta do a good chunk to you. But I'm gonna be honest, we're absolutely there. We are not absolutely there. Yeah, we're there. Okay. Good old letter opener coming in clutch. Give me another footwork. Might be stupid, but I'm down with it. Upgrade 2 attacks. Those are like pretty much the best 2 attacks you could hit. We get a pen nib, which I have no idea what I'm gonna do with, but let's figure that out as we go on here. I mean, choke is incredibly strong. Upgraded. You know, that could be a very many amounts of damage card for us. We have pain in the deck now. It super sucks. An artifact to stop his thing here. Very good. Should have played pain. But it is what it is. Okay. We gotta think a little bit. We are going to play everything. And you're going to just hit him now. We're on pen nib. It's going to be an 8 damage shiv. What are we drawing? I mean, dude, we don't have... Pen nib is kind of a useless thing for us. We don't have big attacks. We have a lot of small attacks. This would be a horrible, horrible, absolutely terrible deck to fight the, heart with. But luckily, we ain't fighting the heart, so life goes on. Bullet time, with all the energy we have, is actually proving to be not as valuable for us. You know, especially, keep in mind, we're not getting the benefit of Runic Dodecahedron anymore. You know, this is just straight great energy that we have inherently now. Fine by me. Don't care about any of those. Continue on here. It's a sucky fight, but I highly doubt we're going to have any issues whatsoever because we're living, breathing gods. Boom. Shiv. Shiv. You also have intangibility, which is just disgusting. Let's get the bouncing flask out there. I'd be fine with it hitting you every time. It actually worked out a-okay. More shivs. Hit you. Neutralize. More shivs. Could have done that in a different order. We actually could have killed this guy on this turn. but life goes on. Do we want 5 poison on him? No, I mean, we want to choke him. I'm just gonna do that. Make sure we block it. Well, we're gonna do this. It's actually a fairly unfortunate situation to be in, although we basically lose 1 HP because of the beauty of Ornamental Fan, which I keep on forgetting is just an absolute god of an item for us. Crippling Cloud, still very good. Take 4 more damage. Unfortunately, we ran into some draw issues on that fight, but they're not any issues that I can be super mad about. I will do this. Don't really think you need any of those. I don't even know who the final boss is that we're fighting, but I'm very not concerned about him, whoever he is. You really don't want a curse in your deck. Sitting for 16? That's fine. I got no reason to mess with that. We only did 20 damage to him, which kind of blows, but it's a good bullet time turn. Do a 9. Hit you for 4. Ah, dude, it's so bad. That's so bad. Why did I not get a curse, though? Or did I? I did. It's a parasite. Oh, well. Life goes on, dude. Would have loved to have Panache Sia a little bit before that. Look, there's Panache, there's Panacea. There's too many cards of similar names. Next turn, attacks deal double damage. Doing 12 is fine. And our next attack does double damage. We're going to have one hell of a SHIV, let me tell you that. Okay. So, it's a 16 damage SHIV, followed by an 8 damage SHIV. Doing 12 damage is fine. He's dead. We are going to have to rest before the boss fight here, but I think that's fine. So who is our boss? Is these guys? Piercing Wail's not too bad against them. They do some annoying attacks. I'm gonna pop the regen here, and I'm gonna make him vulnerable, and then we'll just pop this to have these ready. This is a bit of a strange fight for us. I'm gonna bring the dex up, hit him a little bit. We're gonna take the 5 damage now, in the hopes of it being significantly less in the future, and this will get us off to a good start because now we're getting that dex up. We roll over a little bit of energy. This guy's kind of scary. And it's actually like really, really scary. It's not that scary, but you're still taking 5 damage. I don't know, man. This guy puts us in a sticky spot, I think. We're not really built to handle this dude. I know we're just absolutely getting bodied by pain right now, but there's not much we can do about it. We gotta get the poison going, is the big thing. You know, that's a huge play. More SHIVs is a huge play. I don't know, man. I really don't. Luckily, he's dead, but that was unfortunate, is what I'll say. We don't need those. Do I care? I actually genuinely think that these are all better than Thorns. You gotta rest. I'm not sure. I think we have it, but it very well might end up not being the case. Pain sucks here. Boy, 1,000 cuts seems... if I can have all 3, I'd be happy. I think SHIV's doing extra damage is what we want. So that's going to purge the artifacts. I think you want to do this just to make life a little bit better. And I know that we take a lot of damage off of this, but in return, is going to get things going. And that's a little bit better for us. So, footwork. 13 times 2, dude. Think you still have to get this out there? And let's throw the poison potion. You might as well drink everything, now that I think about it. Probably should not have waited that long to do that. It's a lot of damage coming in. 16. Bullet time. I don't know. I'm feeling maybe a death incoming. I hope I'm wrong. Another footwork. Leg sweep is real nice. It's actually like real nice. Pop this. I'm not sure these guys do anything to me, but you might as well pop it, right? This guy's feeling the heat. I don't know, dude. We might have him. I think some well-placed intangibility was the main key there, but I mean, you're not gonna take damage yet again here. And this guy's dead on the next turn, which means you only got Donu to worry about. 19 times 2. It's a decent chunk of damage, man. There's no denying that. But I have the power of SHIVs on my side. We're taking nothing on top of this. We're fine, I think. I keep on saying I think because I really don't want to be like, yeah, we're fine, and then we end up dying. But once one of them's dead, it's actually a pretty easy fight most of the time. This is sketchy here. But as long as we basically just tap him, he will die. And he's dead. It's a good silent win. It took a little while. It was a strange deck, to be honest with you. You know, combining SHIVs and poison is always a little bit weird, especially when you don't have Envenom, but you know what? You made it work. Thanks so much for watching. As always, a like on the video is much appreciated. I'll see you guys in the next one. You have a good day. Bye-bye.